Hi guys, Ben here. Today we have a very interesting tutorial where we're planning to talk about the art of pulling. We're going to cover the basics of pulling first, give some info about the point of it, and then we're going to talk about some advanced mechanics. The idea of pulling is to collide the nearby enemy camps with your own creep wave. This way, the creeps killed by the neutral camps will deny the experience of the enemy hero and will bring the collision of the wave closer to your own tower. Let's quickly go over the basics of pulling the camps. Now, let's do some advanced pulling. First one is probably the trickiest one out of all 5 advanced pulls. You're going to need to play with Bat Rider and having Quelling Blade for this one. It will be used to destroy these trees. Watch carefully. Once that's done, wait for when the timer reaches 31 seconds, a minute and 1 second, minute and 31 seconds, and so on. In other words, 1 second after your creeps spawn, attack the neutral camp and head to this position. Once the creeps from that camp are closest to the ramp, use your second ability to throw them off of the cliff. With some luck, they will collide with your own wave at their way back to the camp. The next 2 pulls are done with Earth Spirit. His first pull is done on the Radiant mid lane, where you simply wait for your ranged creep and then literally pull it up off the cliff. It will collide with the nearby Ancient camp. Now, even though you only pulled only 1 creep in this case, this can heavily impact the first few minutes of the enemy mid-hero, as it can deny his experience gain by a lot and give a natural advantage to your own mid-hero. The next pull, or kick in this case, is done on the Dire mid lane. This one's a bit tricky, so watch carefully which trees we cut. The idea is to get the neutral camp under a specific angle, so you're able to kick the creep into the incoming creep wave. Aggro needs to be done 3 seconds after your creeps spawn, or in our case, at the 2nd minute and 3rd second mark. The next 2 pulls are easily done with Earthshaker. First one can be done on the Radiant off lane. No trees need to be cut in this case, just make sure that you stand where we stand and point your fissure slightly over that tree on the left. Next, wait 7 seconds after the creep wave spawns and cast Fissure. Once that's done, you immediately have to run to the nearby camp and drive that camp into the upcoming creep wave. On the Dire side, Earthshaker needs to cut a few trees, so watch which ones. Then it's really important to stand where we stand and wait for the 6th second after the creep wave spawns. Then, use the fissure to run to the camp and do the same thing. It might be a good idea to practice these, especially the first one in lobbies before you try them in the real game. Now, let's do a few tricks not related to the pulling. Did you know that you can turn the shrines off with Naga's ultimate? Next one, in case you're playing with Nyx against Razor. Since Razor quickly gets to be a really fast hero, it might get impossible to hit it with your Impale. However, there's a simple trick. Razors hate them. To hit him with ease, simply turn on your Carapace, use Mana Burn on Razor, who will damage you and stun himself for an easy Impale. Last quick tip comes from Keeper of the Light. You can actually switch from the Glimmer Cape and Shadow Amulet to use it in your own advantage. It might be a good idea to show you what we mean from a real match.
Awesome.
It's not duration based, yeah.
That's actually so sick.
I've never seen that before.
Neither have I. But it's way better.
Wait,
Oh no, don't die, dude.
Do they
I
see
know he
the
just-
Dude, he
animation?
just, yeah. Now disassemble. Dude, disassemble. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Unlock, disassemble. Oh, this is
That's
cute. I like this.
Huh.
that is awesome.
Do they see the animation of the Illuminate when he's invis? Like this? Do they see that?
I think you do.
I don't think
Because they're
so.
not moving.
No, there's no way they
Yeah,
see
you're
it,
right,
dude.
they
They all
don't.
just ate it.
Wow.
That's cool.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you soon with even more tricks and tips. This is Ben, signing out. You take care.